Um, uh, uh, the result is fine. Obviously this late though, we need the 3 points, so it's a little bit frustrating. I think our fitness isn't where it needs to be at this point in the season and this late. You can kind of see we get to about 60 minutes and just kind of die. So that's a little bit disappointing. But I mean, it was okay. We didn't have a lot of possession and we gave away a lot of easy passes, so it was always going to be a hard game when you keep passing it away. So.
Reminder, raise your hand if you have a question for Abby. Abby, this was your the team's sixth shutout of the season. Can you just talk about the team's defensive effort for tonight?
Yeah, I thought the back four had a really, really good game, and I thought defensively we were a lot better. I kind of said to the girls before the game started, I said we need a little bit more grit. We're losing tackles and we're losing our 50-50 battle. So before we talk about anything, we need to make sure that the effort's there and that we're going into those tackles and winning them. And I thought we did a lot better. I thought Ari came up with a lot of energy and she won a lot of those battles in midfield we were talking about. So defensively, I thought we were really good. Obviously, with the clean sheet that helps. So yeah, good from defense.
Go ahead, Becky.
And then just continuing on that, you had two players who are not typically starters on the back line, and you still performed this well. And it can be hard for players to come in to adjust. So, what did you see from Julia and Bex to keep this performance and this clean sheet today?
Yeah, I thought Jules and Bex had good games. Like I said, we didn't have a lot of the ball in an attacking manner, but defensively, Jules came up with a couple of big saves, and Bex put in a really good shift as well. So really happy with those guys. And again, I think the back four did really well. Obviously, losing a couple of starters always hurts, but at the same time, they're losing starters as well. It's just the way it goes. Sometimes you're not going to have everybody all the time. So I thought the girls that came in, they filled in well and did the job.
Michael, go ahead.
How do you feel like you handled Gotham's pressure at the back? Obviously, you kept a clean sheet, but they did kind of make it hard to build from the back. Just kind of how would you rate your, I guess, the attacking side of the back four's performance against Gotham?
Yeah, they made it hard. I think most people know that we want to play out and try and get the ball and get a bit of a rhythm, and they shut that down as much as possible. And again, when you're missing a couple of starting pieces, those relationships aren't quite there, so you're a little bit more shaky playing out. But we tried when we could. We played quick, and I thought Gotham did a good job of shutting us down. So you have to give them kudos where kudos is due. But I thought sometimes you play a little bit safe, and at this stage of the season when you need the points, you're going to have to start taking some risks, or it's going to be an early package home.
Anybody else have any more questions? If not, one more for me. Tembi obviously came in the second half, and she kind of provided a little bit of a spark for the attack, especially after just joining the team late this week. What is it like having her back?
It's good. Having that much speed up front just to give you an out is awesome for us in the back. She's dangerous. She's a bit of a brat. She gets the ball and she runs at you and she wants to make things happen, and she's an exciting player to watch. So it's good for the fans. It's good for us. Not so good for the defense of the other team, but it's fun. She's a personality as well in the locker room. So it's always nice to get those players back and welcome them in from their World Cup campaigns.
Anyone else? All right, I think you're good, Abby. Thank you.
Cool.